What's going on, guys? This is Ryan with our Outpost. Today we're going to talk about what happened over the weekend with the Joker movie and the stunning results in the box office and a little bit of what may have contributed to that. Let me finish my pre-workout here. So we're going to get this video done by the time this pre-workout starts hitting and I can get to the gym. That is good. I love these bottles too from PERFORMA. Check out the link in the description of the video if you want to get one too. But enough shameless plugging. Now, let's get to Joker. Joker shatters box office records despite its controversial depictions of violence. This comes to us from CNN because why not? You know, the most trusted name in news. Let's use CNN, absolutely. We want to see what they have to say. Here we go. Joker broke box office records this weekend, even as its controversial depictions of violence made some potential theatergoers anxious. So despite the media's best efforts to sway people away from seeing this movie, despite them hoping and praying that something bad would happen so they could blame incels or angry white people, it still succeeded in a huge way. The gritty Warner Brothers film about the origins of the crazed Batman nemesis brought in $96 million domestically. That makes Joker the highest grossing opening in the history of October, shattering Venom from last year. Joker is the largest opening for Warner Brothers this year, as well as one of the biggest openings for an R-rated film. It made $248 million worldwide. That's crazy. You know, the initial estimates for Joker a couple months ago were around 60 million domestically. They were hoping for that, and they thought that'd be a big success. For it to make almost 100 million, 250 million worldwide is incredible. The film's depictions of violence has put critics and authorities on edge. The FBI and Department of Homeland Security warned law enforcement ahead of the movie's Thursday night opening about a number of threats to moviegoers that were posted online. Some of the threats called for mass shootings at showings of Joker. Warner Brothers, which like CNN is owned by Warner Media, has said the film is not an endorsement of real-world violence of any kind. And that is 100% true. If you have seen this movie, you will realize that this is not some kind of glorification of violence. It's really not that violent of a film. I will say that the violence that there is pretty shocking, but compared to films like Rambo or John Wick or something like that, there's not that much violence in this movie. And it's definitely not an endorsement or celebration of violence. This movie is a warning about mental health. This movie is a warning about people who don't have anyone, who need help and can't get it. And us as a society and how we treat each other. Warner Brothers believes one of the functions of storytelling is to provoke difficult conversations around complex issues. It is not the intention of the film, the filmmakers, or the studio to hold this character up as a hero. 100%. The backlash against Joker didn't stop audiences. Oh, sorry, I misread that. The manufactured backlash by the mainstream media against Joker didn't stop audiences from heading to theaters in record numbers to see it. I think the controversy helped this weekend, said Paul Durgarabedian, senior media analyst at ComScore. Became a cultural phenomenon. All the talk around the film made a must-see event. 100%. There's been so much good word of mouth, and people see the mainstream media bashing it, and they wonder, well, if these people that are wrong about everything are talking about it this way, maybe I want to see it. The film, which holds a 69% score on review site Rotten Tomatoes, has garnered some critical acclaim. It won the Venice Film Festival's top prize, and critics raved about Phoenix's performance. Audience reaction was mostly positive, with the film earning a cinema score of B+. It's interesting that they don't talk about the Rotten Tomatoes audience score, which is a 90%, which is a little more than very positive. That's extremely positive. Interesting that they use the Metacritic score instead, or the cinema score. A record-setting box performance of Joker is great news for Hollywood. Cues more hits. Yep, so most of the box office is down about 5% this year, and that's how they finish it up. But, yeah, so Joker's absolutely killing it. We knew after the first couple days that it was going to be bigger than everybody thought. I don't think anyone in their wildest dreams thought this movie was going to do $250 million that first weekend. Initially, I said that I thought 700 million would be like an enormous, over the top, crazy number. Now it's looking like it's gonna hit 700 mil pretty easily. But who knows? Everything can slow. It really depends on how that drop on the second weekend goes. But for me, I really, I don't want to say I enjoyed my movie experience, because it makes you uncomfortable, makes you think about a lot of things. So I don't know if I can say I enjoyed it, but what I will say is that this is one of the best movies I personally have seen in a long, long time. I don't often get moved in the theater by movies. Usually I'm someone who, watches it and I'm like, yeah, that was good. I liked it. It was okay. But I'm not like blown away by very much. This movie was blown away, had me thinking about it for forever. And it's just so well done. But yeah, if you haven't seen Joker, you should go and judge for yourself. Like I said, I think the mainstream media has been totally off on its coverage of Joker and how it's being portrayed and the violence and all that. But really, you should go see it for yourself and make your own determination. But what do you guys think? Did you think Joker would make this much money? I am shocked by it. Let us know in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe, smash the like button, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you want to send me something, that's awesome. Check out my P.O. box in the description below. Also find my links to Twitter and Instagram and follow me there. Can't wait to hear from you guys.